the speakers off, right?
I already did.
Oh, okay.
You just turn them down. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
You sound good.
Yodelay.
Alright.
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Yo, 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 yo. It's Fuego TV. We got a motherfucking name change. I'm gonna hit it with first. I'm gonna call the show the Tyler Morrison Show, this podcast. And then Fuego TV is gonna be a segment inside the show where I do interviews with the local content creators, businessmen, you know, your small business, whatever, all that shit.
People from Florida, you know, that are interesting.
Well, I think I'm gonna get kids shouted on it eventually.
Oh yeah, well,
Shout out kids.
I don't know if he was born in Florida.
It doesn't matter, baby. It's really just local.
Yeah.
And even if they're from Antarctica or some shit, if we want to do an interview, we can do it.
Shout out DJ.
DJ. Alright, so the Tyler Morrison Show, it's a mouthful, but that's what I'm going to call it. Because that's what it is anyway. We got a few things to talk about, but not a lot.
Man, I feel like we ain't done this in a hot minute.
Good.
Yeah, feel like it's been a while since y'all heard me on the mic.
Nah, because you dropped that one song.
Yeah, but they don't know it was me because you ain't put featuring who was on the track.
But what's your rap name, though?
It's Lil Tristo, Lil T,
Mrs. T.
Mrs. Fuego. You know where I'll be. Y'all hear a girl on featuring on his song, just already know it's me. And he wrote it, too.
As long as it sounds good.
Yeah, well, he wrote it. I just say the words.
You don't even take the blame if it don't sound good.
He tell me, you gotta say it like this.
Kind of something like this.
No, babe, the flow go like this.
Kind of something like this. Alright. So, I'm gonna start up top. Rihanna dropped a new single. She gonna put this song called Lift Me Up. It's going on Black Panther. This movie is in theaters now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Got like 53 million views on, YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, personally, I think the song was okay. I think with it being the one that's going to drop on the movie, it's a smart move because you're going to get, the song is guaranteed to go platinum, basically, right? So you put that song on your album, that be the main single going on the Black Panther movie, you're going to get so many views off it guaranteed. Your album guaranteed to go platinum, right? Right?
Yeah, but did she confirm a whole album?
She says she's working on new music, and then this is the first single that dropped. That's what I heard.
Well, it makes sense why that would be the first. I'm going to be straight up honest. I thought this shit was booty.
Booty.
Straight trash. I listened to like 10 seconds, turn that motherfucker off.
Now, would you consider yourself a Rihanna fan?
Absolutely.
What's some of your favorite Rihanna songs?
Oh, I like the old song, like Please Don't Stop the Music. And I like that, that one album, Anti, I think is what it's called.
You know what my favorite Rihanna song is?
What?
Bitch better have
my money.
That shit's so hard. I remember I heard that my first time. I said, what?
Yeah, that shit was pretty hard.
And then, she got a bunch of other
She got some pretty good bangers. I mean,
she got a lot of bangers.
Definitely.
Good features, too.
Definitely Rihanna would have, definitely Rihanna would have to be one of the top 10 favorite artists of all time for me, I'd have to say.
But why, alright, so what about this song was so unentertaining.
It just didn't seem like her style. It didn't seem like something Rihanna would drop. I ain't never heard her do something like that. I guess it's different. Everybody doing different shit.
Alright, but the thing about being different, though, when Mac Miller died, he dropped the Swimming Pools project, right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever it's called, Circles, Swimming Pool, whatever.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, though, the project? Mm-hmm. And that was a different sound than what you're accustomed to hearing from Mac Miller, right?
That's what I mean by lots of people are doing different things, so I get it. They're like trying
but Mac killed it, though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, now you're saying Rihanna... It's cool when Mac do something. Is it because Mac's white?
No, it's just because it just didn't flow right. I just didn't like it. I probably wouldn't even like the movie that it's on, to be honest. It's not my style.
So you don't like Black Panther either?
I ain't never really seen it, but it don't seem
Alright, so Tristan's a racist.
No! Shut up.
Moving on. Eminem is 50 years old. Cut.
I will not say.
Yo, it's Fuego TV. I will not say. Hey, if only that episode of the Sandbox ever dropped,
then y'all would know what we're talking about. But
Fuego would have already been canceled. Shout out Cass for not getting me canceled.
That audio worked out in your favor, that's for sure.
The audio didn't work. But really, it did work for me. My ass got canceled on that motherfucker. Alright, moving on. Like I said, y'all, I'm not gonna fucking take a 30-second topic, make it last 30 minutes. I'm not gonna do that. I could talk about my dog for an hour and a half, but I ain't gonna do that neither. I don't think y'all give a fuck. And I really don't want to talk about my dog for an hour and a half, because I'll probably end up crying on this motherfucker. What you think, baby?
I think R.I.P. Vader.
Shout out, Bay.
Shout out, Vader. You made me cry right now.
Where's the tiny violin when you need one? I think I got the sound effect. Oh, if I do got that sound effect, put it right here. Okay. Eminem is 50 years old. Now, what that means to me is not a goddamn thing, I guess. Look,
I guess he old.
He old.
He
Eminem is old, officially.
He officially old.
Confirmed.
50 years old is old.
Eminem and my dad, you're both old.
Sorry. But it happens to everybody.
Yeah, but Eminem, when you talk about old, in terms of, like, it's not like he's
irrelevant.
No, it's not like he's a professional athlete, is what I'm about to say. Like, it's not like it really matters whether or not he's old, because it's like, it's not like he's not going to be able to get out of bed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he still make music.
He still make music, so. And speaking of the music, though, I can't think of anything that Eminem dropped recently, but I know he had a couple music videos on Lyrical Lemonade, I think. I don't really know. Nothing really
I ain't really
listen
to nothing modern Eminem.
Eminem and Lil Wayne, they're real cool, but they're not like, I haven't heard nothing great from either one of them in about 5-10 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
The Carter 5 was lame.
I think there was
Marshall
one song
Mathers
on
LP 2, that was horrible. Whatever the fuck that last project dropped before Kamikaze that Eminem did. Now, Kamikaze was alright, but really it was just like a fat, ugly chick next to a kind of cute chick, you know what I'm saying? And if you was like, you just got out of jail for like 6 years or something. So, you know, the standards have dropped. Not only with the greats of hip-hop, but all around. I mean, Fuego's still writing. Fuego's still putting out music. But if I could avoid sucking my own dick for a second, I would say that I can't really think of who the fuck is doing good at rap right now. I know that one guy, how do you pronounce EKKK Stacy? Or X-Stacy, how do you pronounce that? That shit's cool though, right?
But is that rap? I feel like that's alternative.
It's the coolest shit that I know that's dropping out. Besides shit that's nowhere near rap. You know what
that
I'm saying?
Vacation shit is pretty cool, but it ain't rap. I don't think that I guess it's rap.
What is?
That song you're talking about, that guy you're talking about.
X-Stacy or whatever?
Yeah, it's like I guess you can say like alternative rap or something.
Well, it's like that emo rap shit. Yeah. Alternative rap, emo rap, whatever. You know what I mean?
It's different, but it's cool.
At least it's cool. Or on like the rest of hip hop, I love hip hop. Mm-hmm. I like rap a lot. The modern rap, that is, and I just can't really see nothing that I can really get crazy over.
There are too many little babies, little daddy, little this, little that, little that. What about Big Fuego?
What about Big Fuego? That's what I want to do.
That's when we...
Speaking of Big Fuego, man, hey, we got Fuego versus the world. What's up? Is that Kiki?
I get it.
We got a cat making noise in the background.
Kiki, get out of there, Kiki.
Move, Kiki.
Get out of there, Kiki girl. Come on. Good Kiki girl.
Alright, so we got Fuego versus the world. I got some type of project where I got some more like rock shit coming. I got a lot of dope songs on it, but I'm still working on the mix, trying to get that bitch all tightened up and whatnot, exactly the way I want it to go. A lot of different bangers from dropping on Fuego versus the world lately.
Oh, let me turn that off.
Especially one song where I did a remix to Where's My Mind, the song from the Pixies. I got Like This, How It Feel, Shake It Off.
I think they're called Pixels.
No, it's the Pixies, baby. That's the name of the band.
Oh. I swear it was Pixels.
Pixels?
I think so.
Alright, so...
One of them two.
Shout out to the Pixels.
Pixies, Pixels.
No, shout out to the Pixels, because I know it's going to sound funny to anybody who knows that I'm right.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Alright, go ahead.
I will Google it.
Google that while I move on. You go ahead and get that report back to me immediately.
What's that say?
The Pixies. Pixies.
But I would have thought that's Pixels, but there's no L. You're right. But I didn't think Pixies would be spelled with a fucking X.
Little Tristo, new rap name. Young Dyslexia. YD for short. Alright. Now, on a more serious note, hold on. Let me go ahead and shout out to KB the Indigo. We got an interview with KB the Indigo, rising star from the Clearwater area, South Florida. This guy's doing numbers on SoundCloud. He's got people following him on Facebook and shit. I fuck with him. I support him. I heard like 8 of the songs. 6 of them were fire. The other 2 were cool. You know what I'm saying? So look, it is what it is. And the thing is, I'll be honest with you. If I heard that on the radio, I'd be interested in what's on the radio coming from hip-hop. But we'll get more into that later. I got a whole interview coming up with him. You guys can look forward to that in about 10, 15 minutes or something like that. Then we'll go ahead and cut back in and do the Florida Man News. So, on a more serious note, there's some companies doing some weird shit. There's Balenciaga, who are like promoting kids in a sexual way.
Not even just sexual, but also like gory and...
Yeah, but like there's the kid, we went on a website, cause you know...
Everybody talking about it.
You know, Fuego and Tristan, we got to do our due diligence.
Yeah.
We're young journalists in the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we went in there and we did some investigation, Sherlock Holmes type shit. We go on the Balenciaga website and we see a little kid with a pee-pee coming right up out of his nose, right?
Yeah, that was like weird.
You got a big old dick. Like you take the nose, like think of a kid, right? You take the nose out and you put a dick there.
Like a dildo looking.
And then it's like a doll or some shit like that you buy, right, baby?
Yeah, it was called Fuckface or some shit.
Fuckface, yeah.
Nasty.
Now, Fuckface is a funny story about that, because that almost became my rap name.
What?
Fuckface? Alright, anyway, we'll get back into that. So yeah, Balenciaga being weird, what can you expect? Who the fuck know what a Balenciaga is before Balenciagas became popular? I don't know. What the fuck is a Balenciaga? Like
shoes
take
and purses?
No. Take the brand out of it. What does that mean? Balenciaga.
I don't know. I think I saw a video where they broke it down.
I guess it means weird shit with kids. Okay?
Yeah.
It must be like Hungarian or some shit for being weird with little kids.
Well, there was a picture where they had little kids or whatever, and then in the bottom they had this caution tape or whatever, but they misspelled the Balenciaga, like purposely spelled it out to something, and then we type it into Google and translate it to whatever language it is. It's like translated to like ball is king or something like that. And it was,
ball is king?
Yeah, like BAL or something like that is king. And it was like, and then you look up whoever that guy is, it's literally like a bunch of like weird pictures of kids like being like with blood on them, right, and like weird shit.
Now, usually I wouldn't even report on the Balenciaga stuff, but I had a story written down about how Kanye got cut off by Balenciaga, but then the Balenciaga shit got exposed. Everybody burning the shit on the internet and whatnot, like as if the Cleveland fans and LeBron just left to go to Miami or some shit. They was really mad at Balenciaga, and that's the only reason I'm even going to bring it up. That's really all I even got to say about it, baby. Any comments about the Balenciaga shit that we haven't said already?
It's weird.
Just weird, right? All right.
Google it for yourself if you really want to get in, know any more about it. It's all over the internet.
Fuck Balenciaga.
Yeah.
All right. So Kanye is under fire for some anti-Semitic remarks. The dude is posting swastikas. Dude is saying that the Decepticons should be unleashed on the Jews or something like that. And that this
DEFCON 3
on
right?
the
Jews or some shit like that.
And basically, like, you remember when your favorite celebrities used to get hacked on Twitter or whatever? Well, like, that's basically what happened to Kanye, except he didn't get hacked. He just
posted the crazy shit.
He just posted the crazy shit by himself. So, he said he lost $2 million in one day. He claims the money is not who he is, but the people is who he is. I heard a song called One Day Everybody Will Be Free or some shit like that. I even shared it on my Facebook because it reminded me of the old Kanye shit. I thought it was fire. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the Donda album that dropped not too long ago. That shit was a masterpiece, right? Mm-hmm. And it's really confusing being a Kanye West fan, not knowing how much I should support this guy. I don't know if he making any fucking sense at all, or if he just trying to sell an album. I
think he's just trying to get his name in the headlines.
So you don't think he actually has anything against Jews at all?
I don't really know much about Kanye West.
Hold on. First off, shout out to the Jews.
Yeah.
Before I go TV, we fought with the Jews.
Yeah.
We fought with the blacks. We fought with the Arabs. Well, some of them. Some of the Arabs. I know that the Muslims or the Islams or whatever, they got their own thing where they say, if you don't believe in our shit, we gonna kill you. So, fuck them. At least the extremists of those. I know there's a lot of good Islam people, a lot of good Muslim people out there that aren't extreme. And I know Christianity has their own history of being extreme and killing people, going on the First Crusade and whatnot, battle of religions, all that shit over in Europe and whatnot. But ultimately, I don't know. I don't know what to say about Kanye.
I don't know.
Do we fuck with Kanye, baby? Do we fuck with Kanye?
His music alright, but he do some weird shit.
Alright, so we fuck with Kanye, but we're not gonna yell it. So we kind of fuck with Kanye.
Yeah.
We'll whisper the shit.
Yeah.
And if you say something else crazy,
like that wasn't flashy. Lie. You know, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. All right.
You can't not say that the music is not fire.
R. Kelly's hard, though.
Right? And he's fucking weird.
Yeah, but he was hard for little kids, though.
It's fucking weird.
So.
But the music, though, like, you can't, like, hate a song if you was bumping the song. Right, I will bump the song in the whip, but am I gonna follow him on Twitter? I ain't even got Twitter.
All right, baby. Well, I gotta put you out there to explain yourself a little bit. What you're saying is, no matter what the artist does in their personal life, the art It doesn't. You separate the two.
Yeah, because I don't really listen to the interviews. I don't have Twitter. I don't go on Reddit. I watch TikTok, and whenever the people be trending on TikTok for doing crazy shit, I be listening to it or whatever. And I'll really, my opinion is I don't really give a fuck about their personal life. The music though, it can be hidden.
So even though R. Kelly was taking advantage of young women, and even if Kanye says fuck the Jews, if you like Kanye and R. Kelly's music, you still gonna bump that shit no matter what.
If I want to listen to the song and it's stuck in my head, I'm gonna play the song. Okay.
Nah, I'm not saying you're a horrible person. I'm just trying to see, because that's more interesting of a debate rather like should you separate it? Now listen, I don't fuck with Tekashi 6ix9ine, but I did before I never really liked his music. What'd you say?
I never really liked his music, to be honest.
Well, I did. And if you let me finish my sentence, I'd say I fucked with him before he exposed himself or got exposed for snitching on his crew. And I know he had a lot of different things where he tried to justify it, but shit, man, I ain't never snitched on nobody. I ain't never, like...
Yeah, and like with the
you can't find my name in no paperwork.
And with the R. Kelly thing, like, you can listen to the music, but does that mean you like little kids? Absolutely not. Yeah, does that mean you like the dude as a person? No, you just like the music, the beat, the tune. It gets you in a good mood, a dancing mood, or a singing mood, or
the way I look at it, and I have listened to Gummo like maybe 2 times since he got exposed for being a snitch, right? But I can feel like this is some cool, interesting, new punk rock, rap, mix stuff going on. And I can respect that. I can enjoy that, right? But where I draw the line is I say I don't really want to support or give money to the extremes to anybody who I don't condone what they're doing.
I can get behind that too. I do get behind that too. Like, I was going to say that too. I don't really support the whole view in their music and then they get the money from it. But,
everybody really cares about the views and likes and retweets or whatever, but
going viral.
So that's why I say, look, if that's what you care about, more than even morals or more than consistently making fire music, then go fuck yourself. I don't want to support you. I ain't going to give you a click. I ain't going to stream nothing. I'm going to go ahead and bump some of that Fuego versus the world, baby.
Yeah.
Where do my friends go?
Where they at, though?
Well, with that being said, let me think.
That's kind of a hot take, though, with the,
What do you think?
With the, liking the music from the people who are, shitty.
Oh, shit. Don't worry about it, baby.
Yes.
That shit fucked up. Now I gotta get me a drink.
Yeah.
Give me a little lemonade. Alright, the interview. I'm about to insert the interview here in a second. Unless we got anything else we want to talk about before. Oh. Is there anything you think we should talk about before I go ahead and transfer to the interview?
Not really. I just think that, I don't want people to not like the fact that I listen to Kanye West because he don't like Jews or anything.
Why the fuck do you care?
I don't really care, but it's just like...
Hold on. Alright, tell the people.
It's just like cancel culture is real sick. And if somebody does something wrong...
Fuego TV, we canceling cancel culture.
Yeah, fuck cancel culture. Fuck. Why we gotta focus in so much on these fucking people's life? They just regular people that make dope music. I mean, what does what they do off the mic care to me? I don't give a fuck.
What it matters is we the people have the power to shut people out. All right, so if you're going to take advantage of your power and your position that you got from that music and then say, you know what, I am above the law, I'm above morality, I'm above God, then that's when I think the people should gather together and say, you know what? We don't condone this. We don't fuck with this. And therefore, we don't fuck with you anymore. That's how I look at it. If you want to listen to R. Kelly, that's fine. I ain't going to make no sweet love to you.
R. Kelly, though. What R. Kelly? What's one of his songs that I would probably know?
I don't know. I can't name one R. Kelly song. You asking the wrong guy. What the first thing?
Who the fuck even is R. Kelly? I just know you like little kids.
Nah, baby. Now it's too late to figure out who R. Kelly is. All right, his time came and went. He's an R&B. He apparently was the king of R&B.
Yeah.
We don't know any of his shit though.
Yeah.
All right. So how good was it? Or maybe he's just a whole lot better at raping little kids than he was. Anything. So, he's the king. He's the king of little kids. That's what he is. That's what I'm. Alright. Now, I cannot segue this into the KB, the Indigo interview. I got to come up with something on the fly. This is episode 10. We got 2 more episodes before we officially have been doing the podcast for a whole year. Now, what does that mean to me? Nothing. Alright? Now, what does that mean to y'all? Nothing. Now, that right there is... Alright. KB, the Indigo interview. Insert now.
Hello?
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I get it now.
The reason why you couldn't hear me for a second right there, because I hit the start recording button. So anyway, I'm confident that this is going to work out now, so we can go ahead and get into it if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this guy said, if you're ready. Motherfucker, been waiting on me for an hour and a half. Sorry about that.
Hey, you know how they say, the real bosses arrive unfortunately late to like the shindigs, you know what I mean? It's like that, you know what I mean? It's always the hero shows up the last minute, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Great things take time. Anyway, hey, with no further ado, I'd like to introduce this next guest, KB the Indigo. I'm saying it right?
Yeah, you said it, Robert, bro. Hey, my apologies. I'm just high as fuck right now. Gotta load that good medical weed, man.
Right. That's what's up. And I'm smoking too right now. I remember my first pod too. You said I seen you on Facebook. You had posted about this, right? You said that you were gonna do your first interview today.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I'll be honest with you, from like my time being a music artist, I swear I haven't had an interview, man, and I've just been mostly locked up my whole life. I didn't really have a normal childhood, so it was hard to even just have money just to even pay for an interview and shit, man. But this has been a blessing, bro. I appreciate being on here.
Well, dude, honestly, I'm the one that is blessed. You said you've been making music for 8 years or longer than that?
I've been making about, I would say, going on about 17 years now. I started when I was 16. I didn't really get into it about when I was like 18. I guess I could tell you a little story behind that. A long time ago, back when, you know, the whole fentanyl epidemic, you know, the whole crisis right now is going on. I used to like dabble with psychedelics and shit, preferably with LSD. This was back when you get like pure LSD. It wasn't like
just so I can make it clear to the audience. You're telling a story about how you first started rapping when you were 16.
When I was 16, yes, I took the initiative, but I didn't really pursue it till I was about like 18 after I took LSD. But back when LSD was like real deal, when you can get like the stuff without the strychnine in it, that was the real stuff, man. And then I had my first tab of acid, man, and my whole life changed, like a whole 360. And originally, I grew up on these rappers on SoundCloud. One preferably was JK the Reaper. He actually has songs right now with Denzel Curry, which is Denzel Curry's part of 275 Miami. Everybody knows the Denzel Curry with that song Threats. Along with Young Simi, speaking about Young Simi, I got a feature with him coming up. But man, fucking
shout out Young Simi.
Yeah, man, for real, man. It's crazy, man. MIA be showing me love, California. But back to the story how this all came to be. But man, I took one tab of acid and I was just able to put stuff together, man. Before I couldn't rap to save my life or nothing.
So you saying acid helped give you the ability to begin rapping or open up your mind or whatever?
The best way I could put it, bro. I'll be honest, yeah. And another thing, what
well, hold on. Before you go on past that, tell me about that. The first time when you had popped the tab or however you did it, and then how did that transition into the rapping, and then how'd you feel, and then how did that be, like, did you see that, like, okay, this is what I'm going to be spending the next fucking 10 plus years of my life doing, or break it down?
Bro, yeah, man, because I was sitting there, and I was on my dick and balls, bro. I was couch surfing, sleeping in public bathrooms.
And where were you at then? You was in Florida?
Yeah, I was in Florida. I was over. I used to go to Enterprise High School over off.
All right. So keep going.
And but man, I ended up dropping out because I was homeless and shit, and I had to make money. And it just turned out I ended up I was about to join the Marines because that somebody told me they Hey man, I swear, bro, they wanted to take me in, but I got tied in some crap. I can't really disclose like that, but even though the case is closed, but dude threatened to kill me and my family, and I had to do what I had to do to protect what was mine. Everybody knows that, it's like they say, it ain't what it used to be, but back then you could take justice in your own hands, but now they look at it as a crime. But,
so you killed the guy.
I didn't necessarily kill him. It was he just
is he alive right now?
Yeah, he alive right now. He suffered a 3rd-degree burn. 2014, I threw a Molotov cocktail through his window, and he suffered. Oh my god, yeah, this shit. Well, my dog be telling me this should be like Sopranos. I be telling his ass, but. Bro, I swear, this shit was crazy. I went through the Molotov to the dude's window, and I was like on a little moped, and I went back to my house. Next thing you know, the cops came. They interrogated me and shit. They incriminated me at the last minute because you gotta remember, I was young. I was a jitterbug. I was thinking in my mind, this was just gonna be like one time thing. I'll get away with it and shit. But man, I'll tell you what, I learned the hard way, man. Because nowadays it's true. I mean, it's never right to, like, don't get me wrong. Taking a life in your own hands is never right. But at the same time, if you're doing for what's good, for what is right, if you know and deep down in your heart that this is for the right thing, and that for especially if it's a loved one. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody would kill over their moms nowadays. But man, I swear that shit, it's a real deal.
What'd you just say? I'm pretty sure anybody would kill what?
I'm pretty sure anybody would kill over their mother any day. Like, I feel like
yeah, especially over family and whatnot. You know what, man? It's a hot take that what you saying. A lot of people might not agree with it, but I agree with it, and I'll even take a shot to it right now.
Yeah, man. Like even right now, man. If I dead eyes, I told myself the next time I ever go back to prison is over my daughter, man. That's all.
And you mentioned to me earlier that you were actually preparing mentally to go back to jail or prison or whatever, right?
Yeah, man. So my whole life, man, has been a corner. I never really asked for this life.
Hold on. Settle down a little bit for me, KB. I appreciate that you're excited and whatnot, but I want to go ahead and steer the direction of the interview into a way that's more consumable or easier to digest for the audience. All right, I'm sure that they're going to be massively entertained by everything you're saying, and that's why I let you go on a little bit. But I want to go ahead and try to reel it back in for a second. There's two things that I want to know about. One, you are going to go back to jails here soon, right? You mentioned that before, that you spent time in there, and you're preparing to go back in there.
Trial date, sadly, yeah.
When is your trial date? You said your trial date.
Set for January 11th, but they're hoping. Well, my goal is just to do some county time. Even though I just had surgery, and then that wouldn't be the best option. But I'd rather do 6 months county than 6 years papers. 6 years papers, my ass going right back to prison. I ain't gonna get a chance.
No, I feel you, man. I remember I had teen court, not to compare it directly, you know what I mean, but just trying to compare it the best I can. I was on probation, man, and that shit was horrible, man. I already started smoking weed every day and shit, so I had to stop doing it. And then all my buddies kept smoking and shit. They all got on like that real deal probation shit, and I got the slap on the wrist of that teen court shit, and I just fucking tightened up a little bit. But anyway, enough about me. I want the people to know who the fuck they listening to right now. You sound interesting as fuck, entertaining, man. Break it down to the people, please, man. Tell the people, how'd you get the name KB the Indigo? Break that down, because I don't even know.
When I was 18 years old, I took LSD, right? and I used to listen to J.K. the Reaper. So like I'd be real with you, that's my number one idol right now in the industry. But he's so laid back, bro. Like he doesn't really want to be in the scene like that, cause he already knows what time it is. Like most of the underground rappers nowadays, bro, the ones that are really popping up there, that are up there, are the ones that know what's going on in the scene and shit, man. But man, I'll tell you what, man, I learned that with this, it's deeper, man. The music is a form of control, man. It's like even certain frequencies has been said that it heals people. But how it started, man, I took LSD and it just opened up my whole third eye, man. I started writing music. I was able to put life in perspective. Like I took what I could see and paint a picture for somebody just using my words. Like it was a creation from God, I have to say, man, because this is like what happened when I was in prison. I ended up killing myself. I was an idiot when I got out on probation, because they gave me a little bit of prison time for the first incident, and then I got 3 years probation. I probably like a year and a half in, and then I ended up going back to prison over this chick, because I skipped out of the cop car to go propose to her, and I was an idiot for that one. But I learned the hard way, man. She left me 6 months in. I ended up killing myself. And when I died, I can't really say much about it because I'm not supposed to, but I will speak on this. There is another side, and from what I learned is that we've been given these gifts in this world to help others, to guide others in any way possible, just in different matters. Like some people are gifted with healing, some people are gifted with guidance, like with talking, some people are gifted with music, some people are gifted with pictures. Regardless, either form you look at it can be used to help somebody in a sense. It's powerful, man. A long time ago they said that people that were gifted with music, poetry, and even just like you know, you heard like Picasso, like even artists, they were looked at as magicians. They actually sat on the right hands of kings. When I was in prison, somebody told me this, and actually gave my life meaning to the whole real deal of me being a music artist, because this is a gift that was given from God. Some people are manipulating and using it for evil. I can't really speak on names on that, but definitely it's terrible. I don't condone that. So my goal is just to influence the world in a good way by helping them. Like, this is a good little example. When I was in prison, this dude tried to kill somebody, and he was about to go home and everything. And I told him, bro, just, you know, you're going home, you got kids. He's like, bro, I don't know how to do this shit, bro. I gotta project this shit some way. And I'm like, bro, just, you know what I mean? Worst comes to worst, just put it down on paper, bro. And he did, bro. Like I even wrote a song with it and shit, bro. And it was fire, bro. Like it was this and the other dude that owed him and shit. But he just put that shit in a song, and he felt better after. You feel me? He even thanked me. He's like, bro, like honestly, like they ain't kidding. Music is therapeutic. And I'm like, and I started seeing that shit, man. And you gotta remember, these are criminals, man. These are like full-blooded, you know, criminals that don't care about nothing, don't even want to hear the next man. But the fact that dude really like sat there and let me guide him, even just with music in a sense, bro, that it spoke a lot to me. So like, I know now my purpose in this world is to help guide the people from the streets and keep them in the studio, so they don't go back to that lifestyle. You feel me? But
yeah, bro. Hey, dude. Hey, what did you just say there? I'm just kidding, my nigga. Hey, you was going on so long.
Over there, man. I was like, let me tell you a story.
Hey, I asked you how you got the name KB to Indigo, and then you started telling me about like the goal of like why you got into music, and I was like, shit, man, I was just gonna let it keep going on. And then I was thinking about saying, as soon as you stop talking, I was gonna be like, what the fuck? But then I thought it'd be funnier to ask you to fucking repeat it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit.
I swear, well, my ass, when I be stoned as fuck, I be talking forever, bro. I can sit there for
it's cool. I'm sure the people gonna like it, man. And if they don't, fuck them, man. Don't click on mine and unsubscribe.
The music, the people I know speak for itself, bro. They gonna ride the wave regardless one of these days.
Hey, no disrespect. I gotta ask you though, man. Is weed the only drug you do? Now, I'm not saying that like it seemed like you on drugs or whatever, but like you talk a lot, so I figured maybe I'd ask.
Just weed, bro. Just deadass, just weed. I used to do a lot.
And you did mention that's not the only reason I'm asking. I remember you had said some other shit about some other experiences with drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just fucking. I'm not labeling you a crackhead or no shit like that. Far from it. You know what I mean? I respect you, but what I'm saying is that, you know what I mean, I'm just trying to get people a little idea of what the fuck you be doing. You know what I'm saying? You went on a little bit about all that different, your goals and how different experiences that meant a lot to you. And that's dope. But I want to know specifically if you can give me a short answer about how you got the name KB to Indigo, because I didn't really understand that part.
It is true from that, because because you said KB to Indigo, and I'm like, I was just started off of like how music took over my life.
What does KB stand for? Clean Beats?
So originally I wanted to be an engineer or producer / engineer, and I know, like I said, just finances weren't the thing at the moment. And but I'm hoping maybe in the next couple of years, if I stumble upon something, I'll get back into schooling and shit for that. But,
what do you need to get started doing the fucking? What do you need to just do music, like to produce? All you need is like a laptop, and then from there you just need to like rip the shit off, steal some shit from the internet. And you don't want to steal it, just take another $200.
Hey, I'll be real with you. I just, man,
they got some really badass Yamaha HS5s, bro. Them motherfuckers cheap, bro. You get 2 of them for $300. You got the set, and then from there you got the best type of mixing speakers that there is on the market. They small, but I'm saying, but like for $300, you got that. For $400, you probably get the laptop, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe you can't do everything you want to do on that, but you should be able to get started with like $700, right?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's been in my grasp. I could do it like even tomorrow, but the fact is
I know what you're saying. I'm there too right now. I want to upgrade my whole setup. I want to make everything sound cleaner, look better, get the cameras all set up and shit. But I'm just not there all the way yet, neither, my man. I know how it is.
Tell me, we can't invest in our craft. We don't have it like the 1,000 on. That's why I have 1K on my face, because I gotta keep it 1,000. Even with myself, I'm not all the way there. I keep it real.
Oh, hey, show the tattoo. Maybe I'll be able to get it on the thing. Show the tattoo if you can. You got 1K tatted on your face. I seen it on the video call. You don't want to show it right now? Oh, there you go.
It's not coming. Oh, there it is. What the fuck? Hold on. Let's see. It's coming. Oh, no. The fuck? Just coming. Maybe it's
1K right there on the left cheek.
Oh, shit's coming in?
Yeah, it's coming in. I see it. Can you zoom in on it a little bit? Get closer to it. That is dope. Where'd you get it?
I got off like right down the road, actually. Off the bay, bro. Dude, homeboy of mine. He actually he owns a tattoo shop, and he just started out and shit. But
what's the name of the tattoo shop? Show him some love.
But let me ink you. Actually, he's doing good work right now.
No, don't link me. No, link the audience. Tell the audience what the name is so they can look him up.
Check out my homie. Sorry, I'll be forgetting this. I forgot other people be listening to this shit.
Hey, bro, I probably only get like fucking 30 views on this fucking episode, but who gives a fuck?
Yo, these motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, this dude was tripped the fuck out or something. We're talking about LSD. This man on LSD right now.
Bro, I've been getting like 50 to 100 views on my podcast and my music and shit like that, and I'll be like, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like I be thinking my shit so much better than this shit that be getting them 50 million views. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no views or nothing like that.
I'm gonna start sending people your way for real. I got like MG One Stat. Like shouts to MG One Stat, man. He upcoming music artist and everything. But man, I'll start sending.
I definitely would like to get some more guys on Fuego TV to do some interviews, man, and then fucking put it on the pod, and man, that should be dope, bro. I mean, I'm all about supporting and promoting the local artists, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen you from Clearwater and you making beats, I checked out your shit. I'm like, bro, this shit fire. I got to get him in for an interview, or at least try. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming out again, man. For real. Thank you. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and move on with the next part of the interview. You're saying you got the name K. You told me KB. You wanted to start making beats, right? You want to be a producer. Yeah. What does Indigo mean to you?
It's a free spiritual intuitive being. Basically, I have no boundaries to this world. Like I have no bounds. Right. I learned to detach from all materialistic things and only focus on spiritual value than materialistic value, you'd say.
That's word up, man. I respect that. That's what's up. Anyway, let me ask you a little bit about what you mentioned this guy a couple times. What was it? Young, Jada Kid or what? The guy who was an influence to you? I'm sorry, I'm getting his name wrong.
You good, bro? So originally it was J.K. the Reaper. He did LSD.
J-Kid the Reaper. J-Kid the Reaper, right?
J.K. like A.K. but with a J.
J.K. the Reaper.
Yes, sir.
And you can find him on SoundCloud or what?
Yep. SoundCloud.
Okay, bet.
He actually, like I said, even Denzel Curry, he was actually on 2016 Double XL with 21 Savage, Lil Uzi. So if y'all want to like kind of like follow like the kind of I call it like the breadcrumbs, definitely check out Denzel Curry. You'll find J.K. the Reaper off rip, them doing a cipher on the radio and shit. But yeah, man.
But please tell the people, if you will, what out of that guy, what stood out the most to make him so influential? Would you say that's the most influential guy that has influenced you in your music career and progression, or would you say that there's somebody else that had more of an impact?
Originally it was just my so before it was J.K. the Reaper, he was like an idol of mine. Don't get me wrong, but really, be honest with you, it's when after I died, man, when I was in prison, I died and God brought me back. I made a pact with him that
R.I.P. KB to Indigo.
Yes, sir. Bro. Hey, bro, they call me Dead Man Walking, bro. Just shouts out to, I mean, this is kind of messed up, but freaking shouts out to Officer Brown, correction officer, saved my ass, man. For real, I OD'd and shit on some fucked up drugs in there, man. I tried to.
It'd be a dope ass. Do you mind? Would you feel disrespected at all if I called you Death every once in a while, like a nickname? I still refer to you as KB, the Indigo, and whatnot, just to keep promoting your shit. But I'm saying I think Death would be a hard ass nickname.
Hey, by all means, bro. This is one thing I'll tell you, man. I never steer away from artists. This is your show, bro. And I feel
hey, it's your episode, though, homie. The fucking really is everybody. Like hold on a second. My page is, I got a page where I post music at. And by the way, anytime you want to send me a link or whatever and get your music posted on Florida's Fine, I got like 250 subscribers over there. It's not a lot, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about promoting the local artists. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't from Florida, you ain't getting on the page pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Love. It's give and receive with the same heart, bro. I'm a big believer in that because, man, yeah. I got a lot of artists down here, bro, that are like I said, you Cartier 500. I even talked to him, bro. They get on your podcast, bro. I said Cartier 500, man. Shout out to Cartier 500. His brother Jim.
Well, I'm saying like there was a song I was listening to. Let me look at it again. What was it? All Alone? Was that the first one that I brought up to you?
Oh, but Better Off Alone, yeah.
All Alone. That one was a little bit older, but then I looked up your SoundCloud and I seen Paranoia, and then I seen Talk Shit. And I Want You. So you got some songs that are really dope. And what the fuck was I saying that for? Hold on. I was looking at this other tab. Where was that? Smoke too much weed.
Hey, they all understand. We all stoners in this world, bro.
Hold on. What do you know what the fuck? I gotta ask the fucking guest, bro. Hey, the worst podcaster of all time. What was we talking about before I started talking about? I was looking through some of your songs on SoundCloud and I just lost my train of thought.
Apparently. Oh, you talking about the Better Off Alone song? You said that was the first. And then
I think I think I was trying to tie that back into who was influencing you or whatnot. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Where do you get your sound from, bro? Because it sound unique, it sound fresh, it sound pop like mainstream shit, but it's mixed in with some dark elements of it and whatnot, and it's dope. It's raw. So break it down. Oh no! Before you answer that question, I think what I was talking about is you can send this music to me, and then I'll post it on the Florida's Finest page. I got 2 different YouTube accounts. One is for podcasts, and like if you started your own podcast, you can send me your podcast episode and post it on your account, and you can get it on my account. And because I know a little bit about marketing and promotion and whatnot. I ain't no expert at really nothing, but I do know a thing or two about that. So I could help out people, even though I only got like 250 subscribers. Eventually I'll get to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll get to 10. And then I'll probably just stop there.
Yeah, bro, because like I said, man, even the fact that you put in your energy in that, bro, you could make it happen, bro. That's why, man, like, I don't ever, like, look, like, bro, I sit there and talk to a homeless man, but for one of these days, that homeless man gonna be probably, Jeff Hardy or you name it, bro, the next Donald Trump, bro, like, for real. Like, I learned it in life, you can never judge a book by cover, and not even the scenery, because eventually that scenery gonna change.
Well, I want to ask you about how you got your sound, and like, cause I feel like that was where I was going with it. But you bring up something interesting with you say you basically treat everybody with respect. Is there anybody that you don't respect? Is there any type of actions that you just cannot condone or whatever that like you would say, you know what, man, I respect everybody, like my brother and sister, I love you all, but like if you do this, I can't condone it. I can't fuck with you.
Well, I will. That's funny that, bro, you definitely hit a good topic there. Man, I just don't condone hitting women, bro. I don't condone that shit. Shouts out to all the music artists out there that have done that shit. You know, you live and you learn. But man, I swear to God, bro, like my whole life I've never hit a woman. And I've learned one thing: a woman is like a flower, man. Most likely a rose. You know what I mean? She's beautiful, but she has thorns. But at the same time, you could still break it in half. You know what I mean? You could still hurt it. You know what I mean? And it's fragile. But man, bro, like dead ass, bro. Like, I don't condone that shit.
You know what? I'll take it a step further. I don't condone hitting nobody unless they fucking unless they like doing some crazy shit. Now, like if a chick had a knife and she coming at you, and the only way you can diffuse the situation is by giving her a left jab, knocking her out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I'm right there with you with not hitting women. But if the chick got a knife or a gun or something like that, like the other, I'll be honest with you. Let me tell a story if I can. The other, like maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago or some shit like that, I had this one shorty I was fucking with, and then she had sent some nudes to me, right? And then she also sent the same pictures to her man, like her ex or whatever, right? So she's trying to get back with her ex and whatnot. And she doing meth and whatnot. I didn't even know, cause I'm naive like a motherfucker. I'm like a sleeping book, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on, right?
It's the fact that they go and try that shit, man. Oh my god.
So anyway, the bitch got me, right? And then the girlfriend of her ex hit me up, right? And she says, "Hey, yo, I caught my boyfriend talking to your girlfriend," and I'm like, whatever, because this chick was like cooking every day, and she was doing what she needed to do in the bedroom and whatnot. So I was just like, all right, it don't seem like there's no problem. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna believe my girl at this time. I'm only dating her for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? At this point, so the next day comes up. I said, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's just talking shit. She crazy or whatever, right? I believe my girlfriend, right? And then I put trust in her, and I said, man, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna look like a dumbass son of a bitch, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm only dating her 2 months. I ain't got no reason to doubt her. You know what I'm saying? So I went with it, right? And then the next day, I get some some video recordings and shit, like some, them voice recordings you can send on Messenger?
Yep.
Yeah, I got them bitches from my girlfriend sending it to the guy, and I heard it while she was cooking breakfast, and I was like, I woke up, checked my phone, and I see the messages and shit. I check out the audio, and I'm like, damn, there ain't no way, like, cause she was telling me that like there's a way that they could just log on my shit, take the picture, and send it and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense that this.
Oh my god, these girls are like taking shit to 0 to 100 real quick.
0 to 350.
Yeah, or even 1,000 to be real. That's, oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway, I wake up, I check the phone, and then I tell Shorty, I said, hey, this pretty much say you caught. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really no explaining this. You know what I'm saying? You saying the dude's name and like you talking about like it's obvious that this voice message was sent then. And they even sent me the screen recorder showing me that like the same amount of time on the voice. So it was obvious she was caught. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I brought it up to her. She started freaking the fuck out, right? You know how a chick do, right? She go into my room and she grabbed my gun underneath my pillow.
Whoa.
Shout out to my pillow. So anyway, from there, I'm at the point where I think she's about to grab the gun and shoot me. But then she ends up putting the gun to her own head, and then she ready to just end it all. But like I got the safety on, like an OG triple Mac.
Hey, but no, you know what that was. Hey, I swear, when my old lady come over and I got my phone on, I'll be putting my shit on safety. I don't know what time it is.
Hey, so I did that, right? And then I seen what she was doing. She had the gun. I didn't see that she was about to put it on herself, but like I put my hands over there to try to like grab the gun, and I was just like, man, this could get really bad. And I was thinking, by the time I put my hands there, I seen she was obviously pointing it at her own head. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with, you know, wrestling for the gun and whatnot, that could go bad real quick. So that's why I was like, maybe I should have just punched her in the face, knocked her out real quick. What do you think?
Yeah, by all means, in your mind, you didn't know what her intention. She could have pointed on herself, pointed on you. Regardless of the fact is that gun she had to be subdued. Regardless of the fact of the situation,
that's all I was doing. I was just subduing the chick. But like in terms of like hitting a girl, like just be a bully or just like intimidate or you're mad and you reacting, I'm 100% with you there, man. Fuck that shit, man. If you hitting people, especially women, you're a whole bitch, right?
Real shit. Hey, and father, straight up, I tell you ass. Cause bro, I told my dad.
Hey, can I get you to yell out a skew for me on that one, cuz?
A skew. Wait, how the fuck that shit was? A skew. Wait,
yeah.
I hope I did that shit right.
No, you killed it. Hey, how long we in? All right, we 16, 17 minutes in. Let me get back to the question about how did you get your sound, brother? Break that down for the people.
So, man, I grew up on rock music, man. Deadass. I was
I feel that. Sorry to interrupt you, bro, but I feel that, bro. When I hear your shit, I'm like, I feel the punk rock energy in there, bro. Like, and I love it. That's why I love it as much as I do, to be honest with you.
Man, all love, man. I swear, bro. Love to you, and most definitely, man. I swear, bro. It wasn't for Linkin Park to bring me out of my shell, bro. That ever since Chester died, man, that made me want to bring that rock and rap era back a little piece. But one thing I learned though is that these people nowadays don't want to listen to the same shit every day. So like it's kind of like, you know, with salad, you can't eat the same salad every day. You know, you gotta mix, you gotta throw some meat in there. You gotta get some steak and shit, man. But bro, I'm giving like
potatoes and gravy. Biscuits.
I was managed, bro. I'll tell you what, I was managed to mix rock, rap, Spanish, and a club hit into one. And y'all go check out VIP, but real shit, man. That's like a good example of like the style I'm trying to bring back. Because
do you own the rights to that beat?
Not necessarily. I do not. I have a co-partnership with somebody. Shouts out to OMG's Zonanza. Fucking he's done shit with Young Fazo, which is another big music artist that I have a feature coming out with. Shouts out Young Fazo, Sofago. Young Fazo was actually the last person to do a song with PNB Rock before he got shot. R.I.P. PNB Rock.
R.I.P.
But man, with that being said, with the whole industry, man, my sound came originally from like my rock roots, and just being an emo kid, man. Growing up, I was in class, nobody wanted to talk to me because I was a skater kid, and I hung out with the skater kids. You feel me? I had long hair. You know, people just looked at me as just like this awkward, quiet dude that, you know.
Why do you say that? You look like, I'm not no homo, but you look like a good looking dude. You look like you probably could at least got some chicks to fucking say hey to you or fucking pass you a letter. Like, would you date me? Yes or no? Check the box. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was your problem? Why was you so weird then?
Tell you something, man, my brother. I was. Okay, you think okay, I got a little bit of a stuttering problem. I'll be real, like, on that note as well, like 1K, 1,000 myself, I have a stuttering problem. Like, growing up as a kid, I couldn't even get a simple word out without literally stuttering, you know, and then even just...
Well, hey, you ain't gonna get no sympathy from me, bro. I was in a fucking speech class for so fucking long, and I'm not saying that you looking for sympathy or nothing, bro, but I'm just saying I had speech problems when I was a kid, too. That's why I'm telling you, bro. I'm like the worst person to be the podcast host of all time. You might have to take this shit over from Duck, because you be talking all dog.
it's good because at least I can say we ain't the only ones, right?
Right. Hey, but check this out though. Real shit to the people, man. Hey, if you got whatever problems you got, man, you can get through that shit. Because if me and KB are able to do a fucking podcast like this, you can do anything.
Ever maintain, y'all. That's the key. Just maintain.
Maintain, keep going, never stopping.
Well, man, but.
So you say Linkin Park. Hold on, man. You say Linkin Park. You get your sound from. You say them. Who else?
Last in Linkin Park. I grew up real big on man, this is one rock band, Attack, man. I was big on them, and my friend's band as well. Prepare the Grave, shouts out to them. Adam Hunt, he was one of the lead singers from Part to See, but bro, man, that dude got a voice on him. And when I heard dude sing, I want my sound to be just like that, except I wanted to bring it into the rap industry because nowadays you're hearing a lot of emo trap going on, but man, there's only certain people that they're getting the right sound down, and that's my goal is just to get that right ear catcher for y'all. You feel me? Because man, I want to die, be able to look back on this shit and not regret it. Fuck, I mean, if y'all keep rapping the Trap King Society BRP Gold, so probably by all means, that's another thing. I got a shirt for the blunt smokers, shirt for the joint smokers, man. Y'all come out to concerts and y'all want to get in the mosh pit. You just choose your side. That's all I gotta say. Oh man. Hey, I'll be giving. Hey, you clown. My dog clown this bitch. Oh.
Hey, no disrespect or nothing, man. I be wilding out on my pod, man. But no, you know I respect you and shit. I respect you and I respect your craft, your message, and what you got to say and whatnot. But I do want to ask you one thing: are you willing to talk about why you got to go to prison or jail or what you looking at? Are you willing to talk about that, or is that like not something you wanted to go into?
To an extent, I will say, it was just what. Because, I told you I had a daughter and shit, and I said the next time I go back to prison will be for my daughter. Basically, that's what happened. I mean, thank the Lord no one tried my daughter or nothing, but she was just born, like, not too long ago. She's about 7 months old now. But when I first found out my baby mom was pregnant, I freaked out. I had to make money. I had to save it. That fast money come and go. Well, shit, they ain't kidding. But, yeah, fast money ain't easy, man. It's easy, but to an extent. But man, it came back on me. I sold an informant. They came back like 9-10 months later, which is even more crazy.
Can you go through that story? Did you already plead guilty to this, or just like an open case?
January.
Are you pleading guilty to it, or what?
For most part, I am. I got to.
What's your plea? Can we get an official announcement from KB to Indigo right now on what charge? What is he gonna plead on January 11th?
I'm gonna tell their ass, I ain't signing papers. No contest. Give me that county time.
All right, so no contest, right? Can you at least say like what the police report says? That what are you accused of doing?
Apparently, I sold 4 tabs of LSD along with a gram of meth to this informant. Apparently.
All right. Now, where did you meet this informant allegedly?
This guy. I just say that they're getting real good now. These cops getting real good, man. They
break it down because you might save somebody else from getting in the same situation you in. You know what I'm saying? So break it down. Did they get you on Facebook? Allegedly. Did they get you on Facebook?
It's like a Netflix series. I'll tell you what happened, man. Dude, they put my own brother against me. Not even like my brother, but like affiliation brother in a sense. Like he's a Hispanic, but
it was your man's.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Bro, what they doing, bro? They looking for like the people that are up in there, and what they'll try to do is get someone, even like their own family member, someone that somewhat would have like the scapegoat. You feel me? Like someone that can slide up underneath the radar without being noticed. Man, they did a good job with that one. Cause the dude I served to was he was an affiliation brother. I was part of an organization in prison. And, dude ended up getting out of prison along with me, and, we ended up doing business or whatever in the future. And man, I'll tell you, that'd be the last time. Cause man,
so you met that guy in prison.
Yeah, I met.
And then he ended up being an informant.
Yep. It's nowadays.
Well, hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you going into that, man. I'll go ahead and move on to a lighter topic, if I may.
Yes,
What do you plan on doing for, like, you said 6 months, you might be in county lockup, right? And that's cool. Maybe you could drop another First Day Out song. But in the meantime, I want to know, what's your goal for the next, say, 5-10 years?
Well, honestly, I'm going on tour, man. But that's my goal right now. That's why I don't want the probation, man. I want the probation bad because of my daughter, but I already made the final decision because, my baby moms wanted to kind of do the shit co-parenting status. So I said, it is what it is. I ain't really gotta, I learned this: to take care of somebody else, you gotta first self-reflect on yourself. Because in life, you gotta invest in yourself for that others will follow. And for that saying is that for me to take care of my daughter, I gotta handle the shit with the courtroom and shit. So the fastest way I could do this shit, man, is just sign out to some county time. Cause man, I'll get out, I'll be a free man, no probation, I gotta pay none. At the same time, I could go on tour, I can finally get my shit going. And that's what I want to do, bro. I just look at the bigger picture here, man. I'm gonna do this little county time. I'm gonna go back home free. I'm gonna go to Colombia for a little bit, South America, because I'm about to open up a dispensary down there. Because I guess in the United States you can't have a dispensary because if you have a felony, it's I guess a no-fly zone there. But man, Colombia, the president of Colombia and South America, he gonna make the shit illegal. So my ass gonna be in Kumbaya, sipping a pina colada. Gonna be a fat one, man. I swear. Hey, but
are you thinking about moving your family down there, or you gonna stay in Florida?
Just for a little getaway vacation. I say about like 6 months I'll be down there just to get things established. But I'll be going back and forth, man, because I got people in the Spanish industry as well. Like I said, I got my dog Jonathan Carmona. His cousin is actually related to a famous artist that's out there. He actually, I don't know if you guys know Osuna, but he's a Colombian rapper as well.
Do you have Hispanic heritage in your family?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm Colombian. My mom's from Colombia, Bogota, but
where's your dad from?
My dad, he's Colombian as well. He tried to kill my mom.
Well, shout out to Colombia, man. I fuck with Colombia. I work with some Colombians at where I work at, man, and they cool people, man. I had one guy bring me some coffee from over there. That shit fire. I gave it to my mom. I don't really drink coffee, you know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna care, but it's definitely different than America. They just had a big riot.
And them girls out there too. Them girls out there too.
Man, they straight drop, man. You know that straight drop on the scale, man. That's what them women are, man. When God be printing them out, when he be making them, he be making that shit straight drop, man. I don't know how he doing it.
I only got one thing to say about the Colombian women, and that's.
I'm gonna say that shit, bro.
Hey, for real, man. Hey, you said you seem like you well in touch and in the industry and whatnot. At least a little bit more down south than I am, for sure. You said that there's some other people that you wanted to put on to maybe the podcast or to maybe send me some links for Florida's Finest. I can promote y'all's music. You know what I'm saying? I can get you thousands of views and that in a different area than what you would normally get. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of handle.
Hey, hold on! I don't charge for nothing. I just do it, just because it's dope. I get the dope. I get the dope content. I get dope content, and I just bring it to the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of the credit or nothing like that. The only thing I got is the password, man. It's everybody's page. I mean, if you're from Florida and you're making dope content, I fuck with you. It's as simple as that.
Oh man, then you gonna fuck with Cartier 500, man, and then MBG One Step, man, because these artists right now, and shouts out to my dog, man, Muse Cobain, bro. That's right now. Definitely, I've been jumping with the engineers. Cartier 500 was my original engineer, but my dog Muse Cobain, he's 19 years old as well, making music. Y'all go look up Muse, MVSE, Muse Cobain, also on YouTube, man. But dude, man. putting out that fire, man. Next hit, I'd say, along with Cartier 500 and shit, man, and MG1 side. But these people, man, I'll tell you though, they'll bring that wave to you, the viewers and everything, because I believe in that. You know, you share the love, man, and it always comes right back. You get and receive with the same heart. That's why when you came and offered this podcast to me, bro, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be that one right here, because I feel we can grow together, man, in this. Because I see years from now, your podcast really up there, like thousands and thousands of subscribers, and my music up there as well. Because, bro, it's even Rome, bro. Rome wasn't built by one person, bro. A building isn't held up by one pillar. You feel me? So by that saying, man, we a team now. I'm gonna talk to a few people that I know down here, man, because they're all for that. They all like people that are just trying to spread the love instead of trying to make $1 off somebody trying to get over on the next man. Because really, that's not what we trying to show here, man. We trying to show that there's light to this industry. It isn't all about the dealings where you gotta know this person, have a song with this person. Nah, because that's why I did music with these famous music artists, so I could give that bridge to people. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. It's a hustle at the end of the day. I ain't going to charge an arm and a leg, man. It's $50, man. And you get to say, man, I got a song with Indigo. He got a song with Cartier 500. Got a song with Lil Boosie, man. They just did a song with Raw Wave and Mook Boy that actually has a brother named Jimbo World that just signed to Empire Records for $1 million. Shit, shouts out Kodak Black, man. Kodak Black wanted to sign Jimbo before Empire, man. But yeah, that's the crowd I be with. You know, I'll tell you what, man. This is definitely when I was telling you, bro, like. That spreading the love shit, man. I'm all for that, but you'll definitely have your views.
Hey, love and respect, bro. KB up next, and what else could I say? But the fucking I was looking through some of your most popular tracks on SoundCloud, and I see that you got like 10,000 views on several different songs, hundreds of likes and whatnot, hundreds of reshares and whatnot. But your number one song it shows on SoundCloud is "Fuck 12." Is there a reason why you made that? Because I'll be honest with you, this might be the only thing I disagree with you on. I support 12. I fuck with 12. All right, now it's okay if we disagree, but I want to know what you think.
Man, I'll be real with you, man. Hey, you know, everybody gotta do the job. You know, it's like, you know, I told my homie this shit, and it's some real shit. When I used to see police officers, man, I used to feel protected, man. Don't get me wrong, I used to feel protected. Don't get me wrong, there's some good officers out there still, you know, nowadays. You know, shouts out to the officers that just pulled me over like last week, man. They found a whole ounce of loud on me, bro. They wasn't even in the container, bro. You know what they did? They gave that shit right back to me. I mean, you know, I want to say fuck the officers that took my shit and even tried to charge me with it just because it wasn't in the container. Like y'all just doing the most for some bullshit. But that's what I'm saying, man. There's some good officers out there, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I support 12, the ones that are actually doing their job. You feel me? Not the ones that are just picking someone out of just because they want to, man. Just categorizing motherfucker. Because, man, that's not how to live life, man. I just, you know, I pray that they find some kind of salvation in their hearts and change their lives. But, man, for real. That's why I've said, well,
I can't disagree with that, man. I support 12. You support 12, but to a certain extent, I can dig it, man. I can fuck with it. So anyway, we get to the final stage of the podcast, man. I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to talk about anything that you'd like to talk about during this podcast. Is there anything that maybe you felt like I might have fucking skipped over, or maybe I forgot to mention or something like that?
No, for the most part, we tackle.
I mean, hold on a second. We don't got to get it all in on episode 1. You know what I'm saying? I know you got plenty of shit to talk about. You got plenty of songs that are worth talking about. But I'm saying that for this episode, I'm trying to keep it for about 26 to 33 minutes and 52 seconds or something like that. And then from there, we can go ahead and carry on episode 2. You know what I'm saying? Not episode 2, but the next episode rather.
Yeah, by all means, bro. We just growing in this shit, man. And I'm gonna go, like I said, after this podcast, to shoot it over and everything. I'm almost send an MBG1 stack and shit. And Cartier 500, man. And I'll get some artists on there, bro, that'd be more than willing just to kind of give their peace of mind. You feel me? From the industry, you know, like what they're doing.
Oh, that'd be dope, bro. I'd love to get some of them guys that you was talking about in on the podcast, bro. That'd be super dope, man.
I'll send you my Instagram too. My last shit got hacked. I was up to like at least almost 2K.
Hey, what's your username, man? Tell the people how to look you up.
Y'all go follow KB the Indigo. It's simple. I made that name also so when I tell people like in interviews or even just like fans and shit, I'll be like, man, KB the Indigo, KB the and then Indigo, INDIGO, simple. And it's just all one word on Instagram. But if you all want to follow my music, y'all just space in between. And y'all trust me, y'all love the shit, man. It's definitely a big vibe, man, big movement. Cause I even my friend Cartier 400, I don't really want to speak on pricing and everything on features because that's his business and shit. But man, I'll tell you what, man, that man's showing the love for the city, and he charging a lot right now. Don't get me wrong, he charging a lot. You feel me? But at the time and shit, you feel me? If he sees that you willing to pursue your career and move forward, he'll support you, man. By all means. I can't really speak on the blessings I had in the industry, man. But I'll say I had some big blessings to have some upcoming features that were these artists actually took look on my music then just like kind of like, yeah, he's just another fan trying to send me music. Real shit, man. I don't know how that did it, man, but well, God's big. I never thought I was gonna be at this point. I kept wanting to give up on music. Just how many times I've been locked up and shit. Like even my homies tell me like, bro, if you never went to prison, you could have been signed. You could have been hopped on the wave. Because before I got out of prison, man, there was a guy, and I heard a lot about when I was in prison. His name was Juice WRLD. You know, shouts out to Juice WRLD, man. Yeah, man. I heard a lot of good things about that man. Like everybody tell me, they said, you know, when you get out, you're gonna make music with this guy. And I'm like, who? He's like, and they start showing me because they heard my style in prison, and there I didn't want to listen to really anything or the radio because it reminded me so much of home. So, but my friend was like, bro, you know who you sound like? I'm like, who? He's like, this guy. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I want to make music with this guy when I get out. Cause it's kind of cool. He was really the founder, not really a founder, but he was one of the founders of that kind of style. And he's trying to bring it back. And it's sad that he died, man, cause, like RIP, that dude had the vibes for real. He had people, just like looking at themselves and then really questioning reality. And that's what I want to do, man. I want to have that effect on people to where they're questioning themselves and questioning reality. Because real shit, I got to say into this, and it's weird that I'm talking about this and it's like tying into this. But man, everybody got a home, but are they truly at home inside themselves? That's the real shit. I'm gonna be 1K. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I sound like this dude that got a lot of money and big in the industry and shit, man. I'm just starting, man. I live in my car right now. I'm talking to you right now, just living in my car. I'm parked in front of my Thorntons, just chilling. But man, I'll tell you what, and this is for anybody that want to give up and lose hope, man. It's a minor setback for a major comeback, man. Whatever you're going through in life, if this is just like the low point, man, it's a stepping stone, man. Because pretty soon you're gonna be on the platform, and that's what I was telling you, bro. Like, yeah, this is just episode 1, but bro, watch, you gonna see from episode 1 to the next season, bro. You in there, bro. You gonna have thousands and thousands of views. Your shit's gonna be up there because my family, bro. My family takes care of me, bro. And anybody that I look to for that showed love that I want to give it back to, they support me 1,000. So when I get off this podcast, bro, and I go talk to homie, bro, you already know your number's coming your way.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. You know what? One thing I say, I don't really care too much about numbers or nothing like that, but I do like to see that the people, like, when people like what I post, that's cool. But if people don't like it, I don't really give a fuck. Now, like, I do, like, I'm not saying that I'm lazy about it. Like, I don't care about the quality. But, like, what I was saying is that, like, if I think it's dope, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm just, like, a pioneer with this shit. I've always been like 2 steps ahead of motherfuckers and shit. And then people always be saying that like, oh, bro, you was right. I didn't see it like that or some shit like that. And it's just like, obviously I need to keep going with what I think is dope. And like podcasts like this is dope as fuck. And then later in life, you know what I'm saying? Do you know how valuable this shit would be down the road, bro? Like if you blow up, I blow up. And then we talking about this is the first ever interview that you did on a podcast, and it's back in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we gonna be sitting down, and this time we're gonna be in person, bro. But dressed in nice suits and shit, and a real, for all we know, in a real building, bro. You never know. Even that shit, you plant the seed, it will grow. It will grow.
I believe in you and your direction, your message, your music. I believe in you 100%, man. Fuego TV, Tyler Morrison show. We support the fucking KB, the Indigo.
Oh, bro, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I want to. This is 1,000. I just don't like the generation is right now, man. I don't like the fact that people are like I said, you know, putting their hands on women, thinking that's cool and all. You know, the thinking that, you know, don't get me wrong. There's a time and place. You know, you want to turn up. I mean, even myself, I have a past where I look to drugs as an escape, but honestly, that can't be an escape. You know, you gotta be the influencer, the leader.
Yeah, talk about it.
Because in a sense, man, you know, you follow yourself, or that others will follow. It's just how, like, I read a lot of books in prison. And one was 48 Laws of Power and 48 Laws of Attraction. And man, they got a law in there that says, love yourself, or the others will follow. I really don't like saying that because it's like, it sounds too boastful, like too self-centered when a person says it. So I'd be like, invest in yourself, or the others will follow. Cause man, it's some real shit. I wanna keep kids out the streets, man. I want to get them in the studios. I even told my probation officer this shit, and that's probably why I haven't violated probation so far, man. I told him, I was like, I'll be honest with you, I make music. The only place I'm gonna be in the studio. I'm actually trying to open a studio myself one of these days, and have kids where they can escape from the streets, man. You know, where they ain't gotta go rob and kill if they want to express their anger or their pain in some way. By all means, come to the studio. And I even told my probation officer they can't get in no trouble if they making music. So where they gonna be? They ain't gonna be in the streets. Shit, they can call their phone. It's gonna be right in the studio, man. That's just. It's 1,000 there, bro. Like I'm trying to spread that big time, because you don't.
This is a good way to go ahead and end it off on a positive message. Can I go ahead and get you to, if you got any people that you'd like to shout out at this time, or any projects you got coming up? Go ahead and tell the people about that.
Shouts out to Cartier 500. Shouts out to my dog MG One Step, man. Shouts out to my dog Musical Bane. Shout out to even the ones that like in the past, like my old friends that always. Excuse me. Sorry, I figured I was ingestion in the morning. She's Mama Louie. I just got punched in the chest by a midget. But fucking just shouts out to basically the ones that are riding in Pinellas County, man. Shouts out to, like I said, my old friends. Shouts out to Mikey Potts, man. They're definitely someone that founded me a long time ago. I said never give up, and I ain't gonna never give up, man. But yeah, definitely we're gonna keep these episodes going, bro. I'm gonna start sending people, man. And
hey, no, I want you to come back too, man. I'm sure the people gonna love this shit, bro. Fucking whenever you got a project coming up, man, feel free, please hit me up, bro. And I want to promote your projects whenever you got something coming up, bro.
Shouts out to the upcoming projects. Fucking upcoming project, EP coming out December. I haven't even decided it's gonna be an EP or an album, but it's coming out December 25th. Little Christmas present, y'all. I've been working a little hard on it, but it's going to have different vibes. That's why they call me Indigo, man. I switched the flow. Y'all think I'm going to put out some rock and rap shit. Next day I might put out some jazz shit. Next thing you know, I might put out some fucking Beethoven shit, some blaze. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm trying
All right, cuz, hey, man, shouts out to all them people you fuck with, man. I fuck with you, man. We're going to go ahead and end it here, man. Thank you again so much for coming on the pod, man, and I wish you guys nothing but the best, you and all the people you fuck with, bro.
Thank you, my brother. And like I said, we can contact, man. I'll send you their pages too, bro. I'll send you the links to all their pages and shit. You can hit them up and ask them if they want to be on the podcast.
I'm about to go check them out right now, man. Fucking thanks for linking me up, bro. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna stay in touch for real.
My boy, yes sir. Love
and respect, man. Peace out. Thank you.
Love all to the fans out there. Peace out and love, y'all.
Shouts out to the fans.
You don't want to listen to it and then fucking react, right? You'd rather just fucking move on, right? Because you was at work.
Yeah, I was at work. I wasn't really in on the interview. That wasn't really my thing, so.
All right.
Other than so how did you get the name?
KB the Indigo.
Well, I was in jail, right? You know what? You should be if you listening to this one, you should be a motivational speaker. That's what I have to say about the interview. I kind of heard a little bit of it. I think you'd be a pretty good motivational speaker.
KB?
Yeah, something like that. Something about speaking on, his experiences with the jail and the people he met or whatever. He did have some good points, with how I think he mentioned something about like writing the music made him feel better when he was in there and so lonely. All he really had was a pen and a paper. And, that's pretty inspirational to some people who could be out there real lonely, depressed, not know that maybe they could make some music and feel good about it. So,
well, there's always something you can do. A lot of people work out, a lot of people draw, a lot of people write. I always encourage people that if you're down on your luck or you sad or some shit, you got some shit going on in your life that's stressful, tensuous, or whatever. Do
something that's fun.
Try to do something creative. Yeah. Try to make yourself better. Like work out, eat good food. You know what I mean? Don't play GTA 5 online all day. Like some people. Anyway. Here's the KB, the Indigo interview, and then we'll be right back to talk about Zion Williamson, Hurricane Ian, mandatory evacuations, and Tory Lanez dropped some weak-ass shit. Future sold his entire catalog, pretty much. And we'll get right back into that whenever we get back. And we back.
We back, y'all.
All right. Zion Williamson. He's a forward that plays in the NBA for the New Orleans Pelicans. He told everybody he gonna be so good once he get back in the NBA. He apparently has been injured. He came into the NBA real fat, looked like Charles Barkley, about 350 pounds, and he only played about half the games that he's been eligible to play in since he became a New Orleans Pelican. And I don't think he should be talking about how good he's going to play. I think he should just play the game. Maybe play bad before or play at all. Just play, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the people tell who.
Don't tell me how good you are. Show me.
Yeah.
All right.
Actions speak a lot louder than words.
Right. All right, so a couple funny stories I would say is about Hurricane Ian that had a mandatory evacuation of Tampa. The residents went over to Orlando. Then last second, the storm switched directions and then went to Orlando.
Yeah.
It flooded real bad over there. Now, I heard that it was real bad. Some people even got killed in South Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of the shit was flooded bad. I'm looking at this article right here. Not really even worth a read at this point, being that I already pretty much went over everything.
Kind of old news a little bit.
No, it's not old news. The thing is, there's just not... I ain't got nothing I really want to talk about on this pod. I mean, I got to do the pod because it's a once-a-month pod. But the thing is, if there's not really nothing interesting to talk about, there's just not really nothing that interesting to talk about. Mm-hmm. The people will understand.
Only so much goes on around here in Florida. We got alligators and shit, but that's about it.
Well, it's not just Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about Kanye. I don't know what he got to do with Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're really just talking about whatever Tyler Morrison wants to talk about because that's what the show is. You know what I'm saying? And we got a little Bay to react to it.
Yeah.
And Pet the Kitty.
Yeah, Lil Key.
Shout out Lil Key.
Lil Key, girl.
All right, now going back to the notes. Tory Lanez finally drops a project called Sorry for What? An obvious implication or insinuation that he's saying, what does he have to be sorry for in this controversy that went back and forth with him and Megan Thee Stallion? Apparently he shot her in the foot allegedly or some shit like that. Who knows? I know that there's a bunch of weird he says, she says stuff going on. It's real messy. Mm-hmm. I don't even know where to start. I'm not really going to start because I don't really do gossip or drama like that. But if there's anything you think about that situation, anything you got to say, now would be the time.
I didn't really follow that at all.
All right.
I don't really like Megan Thee Stallion, to be honest.
You don't?
Nah, she just talk about having sex in her songs. Like, that's all she that's all she can do is shake her ass or some shit. I don't know.
And
I guess she's
like
kind of cool. She pretty or whatever.
You ain't never liked no Megan Thee Stallion song? You don't got one Megan Thee Stallion verse, you know?
Nah.
Alright. Well, here's somebody who we definitely know this shit. Future. He sold pretty much his entire catalog for like 70 mil. But it's only the publishing, not the masters.
Mm-hmm.
At first I thought it was the masters, but casters loved it, pointed out to me that was not the case. So, really it just says that Future's getting a big old bag from not really doing anything.
Yeah.
So shout out Future.
Shout out Future.
That shit hard. And this is going to sound like it's our first pod ever, really, because we ain't really got shit to say, but it is what it is, y'all. We just reporting y'all the events. The UN concludes Russia committed war crimes in Ukraine. Switching over to politics, there really ain't nothing to say there.
I know they getting their ass whooped.
Russia?
Yeah, they getting their ass whooped.
A lot of people getting their ass whooped. You know what I mean? War is tough and it sucks for everybody involved. And, you know what I mean? What else could you say? Mm-hmm. On a lighter note, shout out to the pharmaceutical brand Merck from Germany. Alright. Ask me what they did, baby.
What they do?
They donate a bunch of free shit to Africa to help cure river blindness. Now, what do you know about river blindness, baby? Go ahead and tell the people.
I don't know nothing about it.
Alright, thank you.
You tell them.
That's what I got you here for, baby.
River blindness. I guess that means people going blind from the river. If I had to guess.
No, that's not no guess. That's exactly what's going on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tristan, the scientist.
Okay.
Young dyslexia. The researcher. She got glasses on her brains, too. Anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, that's all, folks. I ain't really got much else to say. Baby, should we even post this motherfucker?
I got one thing to say. School!
You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Fuego TV. Shout out the Tyler Morrison Show. Shout out Young Dyslexia. Shout out
Kid Shot It. Y'all need a music video done in the South Georgia area? Hit up Kid Shot It. He pretty dope. He be putting in that work, you know.
Kid Shot It on what? I'm saying, how do people find him?
Oh, you can find him on Facebook. That's really all I got him on. I don't know what else he got on, but I'm sure you can look him up on YouTube or Facebook. Kid, Kidd, Shot It. One word.
All right, bet. And we got to get that dude in here for an interview eventually. Hopefully that could be an interview where you can kind of lead the way, and then I'll kind of, I'll be Young Dyslexia. You know what I'm saying? We can kind of switch places, like that one movie with who's that black dude? You know when the black dude and the white I don't know. All right, and yeah. With that being said, all right.
Bye, y'all.